Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome back to another episode of Crystal Palace FIFA 14 Career Mode. And guys, it's a little bit late at night, and I am actually excuse me, and I am actually commentating this in a house full of other people, which I would rather not wake up. So I'm going to try to keep it down a little bit, but still, it's going to be pretty hard for me because if you couldn't tell from the title of this video, I'm about to score, without giving anything away, I'm about to score a pretty fucking good goal, and that's pretty much just about it. But still, we will get into this game anyway. You see Jonathan Williams, who actually, it's a chain of possession which has led from a Jonathan Williams turnover, and we know what happens when that happens because it's happened a few times again. Williams seeing the ball again, back to Balassi, and that's a goal. The end result was inevitable. Whenever Jonathan Williams turns the ball over from the other team, it always leads to a goal. It's actually happened 3 times and has led to 3 goals so far, or at least in highlight packages that I've shown you so far. It's excuse me, it's actually unbelievable. And me burping like that was pretty unprofessional, but still, moving on. So yeah, we took a pretty early lead, but some poor defending. I don't know what Mariappa was doing. I don't know what, especially my goalkeeper was doing. He even tried to dive and save the ball that was about 5 meters ahead of him. And it wasn't, nobody was shooting. He just had the ball. So I don't know what McCarthy's been doing. And to be totally honest, I thought McCarthy looked like a very viable option for a pretty good goalkeeper. And you can see here, this is some very, very poor defending. It's a bit of a mistake and just some stupidness from the goalkeeper that actually turned the ball over there. Some bad defending, totally. I'll fess up to it and own up to it. And again, a poor slide tackle. And on world class, especially in this game, he's just going to walk right around the guy as soon as he hits a deck and shoots a goal. And that put in the all but sealer in the 90th minute, Jack Cork, and we ended up giving away a 1-0 lead, and losing the game 3-0 or 3-1, which is pretty irritating. Of course, it means that we're in 17th place, I think, at the moment. But hopefully at home now against Swansea, who are, I think, as well as in real life, Swansea haven't been doing all too well this season, and I think that's actually the same in the career mode this year. You can see here, yet again, I didn't actually tell him to come out, but McCarthy sort of came out a little bit from his goal because it looked like there was an attack on. I was able to slow it down, but because he did come out, he was out of position. You see Shamak having a shot there, a long-range shot, but not able to put it in, sadly. And yeah, no, you saw McCarthy come out, and then obviously the play stopped or slowed down a little bit, and unfortunately it fell to another person who was just looking at an empty net. And you can see yet again, we made a save and just wasn't able to get up and stop the rebound. And it's just one of those things. I'm not going to have a go at McCarthy for rebounding and it going straight to one of the opposition players, because that happens all the time in this game. That's not his fault. But basically, in these last 2 games, it's been a little bit disappointed. But either way, punch on the ball, got closed down, crossed it in. Jonathan Williams! Oh my God, what a goal! What a fucking goal! I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen at home. I know, I'm sorry for all the kids listening back at home, but what a fucking goal! I don't normally say shit like this, trust me. But this is unbelievable. Let's get the replays of this. What a cross and an unbelievable turn from Jonathan Williams. Jumps up high with 1 foot. Scissor kicks it. No, bicycle kicks it into the bottom left-hand corner. That keeper's not going to stop it. And, the fight was out of Crystal Palace at that point. I really was thinking, oh, this is going to be another loss. Scored that goal. I couldn't believe it. Michi went through and scored a goal to give him back the breathing space. And I couldn't believe it because he literally, I had 2 guys on him, shoulder to shoulder, bumping him and bodying him, and it doesn't matter. No, he got the shot away anyway. And yet again, in the 70th minute, that's a 4th goal for Swansea, and despite scoring a fucking amazing goal, it doesn't matter because it's just probably going to look like another loss. But still, Jonathan Parr on the ball, the left back going all the way forward, ball's up in the air. Jonathan Williams, who's got a beauty, got it into Shamak, takes a good touch, tries to get around Ashley Williams, eventually does, shoots, hits the post and goes in the net. So in the 77th minute, we got a 2nd goal back, but we need 2 more to get anything from it in a very short space of time. It didn't happen. And yeah, 4 goals we conceded in this game. Scored an absolute beauty, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's doesn't matter. Unfortunately, you don't get style points in this game, and they don't tally up to another goal. We lose it by 2 goals, which is a little bit annoying because if you look at where we are on the table now, we're 18th. So I think that's actually where Crystal Palace are in real life. Maybe they're possibly a little bit lower than that, but at least at the moment, it's kind of realistic. But we do of course have a game against Liverpool here. You can see we turned the ball over in our back third, and it went straight over our heads, went to Sturridge, and thankfully he put it wide. But we really could do with a win. I mean, because at the moment you can see they're a diving header from Kibe, not going in, not steering it wide enough for the keeper. But yeah, going in halftime at 0-0. So this is okay, I guess, against Liverpool. I mean, really, if we can get a point from this game, that'd be cool. But really, we've lost a few games on the road. We've lost a few games on the road as well as just, you know, just straight. So we really could do with a win here. 3 points would be vital. Kibe with a cross into Balassi. Yannick Balassi trying to scissor kick from all the way over there. A player of Yannick Balassi, don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but he's no Van Persie or anything like that, so not really happening again. Barry Bannon, Yannick Balassi had the ball, had the goal gaping, no defenders around him, took a heavy touch, and Mignolet just ran right onto it. So, bit annoying. Coutinho passing it, Moses, they continue to pass it. Mariappa gets a foot in and stops the shot, which would have been a certain goal. And Alex McCarthy, on the deck for the entirety of it, gets up, throws it away, and now we're attacking. Yannick Balassi, 87th minute, he tried running, but he got decked, and they're just going to whack it away. Moses takes a terrible touch. Oh my God. And he gives the ball right back to Jonathan Dos Santos. Jonathan Parr now, those two combining. Campana on the ball, gets tackled, and again, nearly gives up the ball, but gives it to Jonathan Dos Santos. He's been fouled. We take an advantage. He goes on through, takes a shot, 90th minute, goal! That's it. Hits the post, 90th minute. We're winning the game against Liverpool right at the death. We take the lead. Jonathan Dos Santos, his first goal for the club. Skirtle within a millimetre of stopping that ball or it grazing his arm. And of course in this game, that would have been not a handball. That would have stopped the shot. But no, we took the lead in the 90th minute. We've just got to tackle him. Jack Hunt on the ball. Jack Hunt tackles Ali Sissoko, gets the ball back, and then the keeper says, that's good enough for me, blows the whistle, and that's a 1-0 victory on the road at Anfield against Liverpool. That, ladies and gentlemen, was one of the highlights of the season, was the highlight of the season so far, because, my God, scoring that goal against Swansea when we were 2-0 down with Jonathan Williams was by far the best thing to have happened to me in the season. But that, a 90th minute winner from Jonathan Dos Santos after so many goddamn attacks in that game. It was really evenly balanced. I mean, Liverpool had a good few attacks and then we had a good few attacks, but that was massive. So we're now on 7 points, as you can see. Gone one victory has moved us all the way from 18th to 14th. It's early days in the season, but it's still massive. So, yeah, I love it. You can see there Adel Taarabt trying a volley from outside the box. Never going to go in, even if it is Adel Taarabt, but still. Gale, Jedinak, it's time for I too take a shot from outside the box with Mile Jedinak. A finesse shot, and with a finesse shot, I thought I had a better chance of it going in. Jonathan Williams with a brilliant run, a great throw ball. All he's got to do is finish it, and he doesn't. So that's a little bit disappointing. But still, Mile Jedinak on the ball again. Jonathan Williams and Cameron Jerome. Oh, did you see that move? The trickery with the feet. And he finished it. And he put it in the net. 44th minute. We'll get a replay of this. The goal was pretty good. But look at the movement. Look at the touches he takes with his feet. With his right foot and then with his left foot. I don't know who number 35 is or number 15 is for Fulham. But he just got bamboozled. It looked like he was going one way. We had a totally different way within a click of a finger. Or it was just ridiculous. A great move with the feet. And, yeah, very nice skill move. And as soon as we get a goal, we concede one. So that's a little bit disappointing. Right, second half, we concede another goal. That's a bit frustrating, but still. Either way, a little later on in that half, we cross it in. Jonathan Williams, who sees the ball again, cross it in a Gale. A header. It's just going to creep in. Hits the post. Hits the post. Bounces in. Bounces out. Thank God that went in. We won the game again. That's 2 wins now in a row. One against Liverpool, a 90th minute winner. And now a 2-1 victory against Fulham at home. So, yeah, we ended out the episode pretty well. Thank God. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this one, guys, of course. Thank you for watching this 4th episode. What is Mile Jedinak wearing on his face in that picture? I have no idea. It's sort of like something that you go to bed with. It's like a moisturizer. Whatever. I don't know. Why would I even know something like that? I'm not sure. But still, yeah, a pretty good end to this episode. We're on 2 wins in a row now, which is pretty good. But we got a game against Arsenal, so that's going to be a tough one. And, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm your host, Game of the MasterBucks. Let's hit your target. And don't forget for today, of course, it's 1,500 likes, just as it always is. And, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, follow me on Twitter. The link's in the description below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.